What's up, guys? So, today we're going to be racing at Charlotte. So before I talk about that, I just wanted to show you guys real quick the latest iRacing build. They moved the number up on the next gen car. And I know I'm probably one of the only people who like it. I actually like the number moved up. I think it looks good. And I think it gives people or sponsors or whoever designs these cars a lot of extra space to be creative. Some schemes are going to look crappy. People aren't going to like them. But I think you're going to see some very creative schemes out there, and people that can use all this extra space. There's a lot you can do with it. This is my Next Gen Cup scheme. You could see the disco ball on the hood of the car, YouTube, Disco Inferno 70. So I didn't change anything. It's just they moved the number up properly where it's supposed to be. And I like it. I think it looks good. So anyway, I just wanted to show you guys. Yeah, I mean, I think you can get creative. And I do wish that more NASCAR teams would color their wheels. It really makes a difference. So anyway, let me get away from that. Let's get to what we're here for. So, I spent the entire day yesterday. I mean, testing. I've never had so much trouble with the AI as I have at Charlotte. I think there's a couple of reasons for that, so I'm going to get into that in a second. But as you can see here, I think 82% is a good spot. I mean, I messed around with a dozen different difficulty settings, and I'm having a lot of issues when it comes to, so it's at 82. All right, so let's get away from that. We're gonna load this up. Okay, yeah, you guys can still see that. I was just checking. So once we switch over, I'll switch the camera and you guys can see. So I spent hours yesterday just doing long green flag runs. I actually tried to get the race in yesterday 4 different times, and man, I got caught up in these crazy wrecks. The AI, I think, this is the Charlotte's probably been the worst experience so far. For some reason, the AI there they just feel more aggressive and more erratic. And Charlotte, even though it's a 1.5-mile track, it might be the most narrow of all the 1.5-mile tracks that I've seen. It is very narrow, and in many times it does kind of feel like Darlington a little bit. Not the layout, but just the fact that you're so close side by side. There's not a lot of room for side by side racing. You're always inches apart from each other, and because the AI is programmed, I mean, I really think they need to work on especially at Charlotte, but all the tracks. I want to see a more uniform AI, sort of like where you set it to a difficulty and you really don't have to mess with it no matter where you go. That's going to take a lot of work, and iRacing really is more of an online, it is more of an online service, and the AI is more of an add-on. But it would be nice if they actually put more work into it. I am happy with it. It has provided much more positive than negative. So, but I have to point out, this is probably the worst AI I've had of all the tracks, is at Charlotte. So I think that some of the reasons could be attributed to, hold on, let me switch the camera. I gotta set, all right, hold on. Okay, we should be good. So I'm going to jump in. I also set it, it's an 82 plus. I set it so that I start 30th instead of all the way in the back. Starting all the way in the back is a real headache. Yeah, the AI is just so erratic. And by the time you can get around some of the AI and start working your way up, you're so far behind the leaders that it's really a problem. So we're gonna try this out. I had a frustrating day yesterday. I really tried to get I think 4 different
100
times.
laps. The track
I tried
temp
to
is
run the race.
116 Fahrenheit.
And I ended up getting wrecked by the AI. There's just not a lot of room. You're gonna see how
Follow car number 34 in the inside column.
we'll try to get it in. I mean, I just kind of want to move on from this track. This is, and go to another track. And you guys have seen, I've had it at 101, which is beyond alien. It's at what they call cheaters. And I won that race. So it's weird. Every track is so different. And even if you're just looking at mile-and-a-half tracks, they're so different from each other in terms of
You need
the
to close
AI.
the gap to the guy ahead.
So I'm gonna give it a go. I'm starting 30th. And yeah, you could see that this is a pretty narrow track for a mile-and-a-half track, as big as it is. And I think that also the race package hasn't helped, right? It's just made it worse. And iRacing always tries to keep the packages up to date to what they are. And I think that this, you know, lower horsepower, high downforce package, it just makes the issues worse here. So we're gonna see, and I'm gonna try to survive this. You can't even really pace yourself. Like, you really have to go the whole time because these cars are all over you. They don't give you a chance to really get comfortable.
Inside. Still there.
Also,
Still there.
this setup that I'm using is a
Hold
little
your
bit
line.
loose.
Hold your line.
So I
Still
have to
there.
be careful in the
Still there.
corners.
Still there. Still there.
I can't really mash the throttle as hard as I
Still
want
there.
to
Still
because
there. Still there. Still
the
there.
car's gonna get loose.
Hold
Oh
your
my
line.
god! Right there,
Hold your
I
line.
had to let off. I was
Still there.
the tail end of the car. I could feel
Line.
it.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Still there.
B31.
And
Still there.
it takes a while for
Still
them to
there.
spread out.
Clear
And then
low.
even
Clear
when
low.
they do spread out,
Inside.
you still see clumps
Still
of
there.
cars
Still
that
there.
stay bunched up,
Still
and it makes
there.
it
Still there.
really hard to pass.
Still there.
Also, the bottom
Hold
of the
your
track
line.
is
Still
not
there.
a good spot to try to
Hold your
pass
line.
here because you
Three
can't get
wide.
up.
You're down low. They're down low.
Race car is out. We're under caution. Fucking hell, that looked like it hurt. Are you alright?
That was Kyle Busch who got into me. But as I said, you're going to see it right now. There's just not a lot of room here. And of course, he's going to try to take it 3 wide in the corner. Boom, got into me. This is what I went through all day yesterday. This is really frustrating. We're just going to start over. I just want to survive and get to the end of this fucking race. I really don't care where I end up. I just want to finish it. And I went through this all day yesterday. It was the most frustrating day I've ever had on iRacing in terms of the AI. I mean,
Gear temp is 78 Fahrenheit. 100 laps.
I've had plenty of frustrating races against real people, of course.
Follow car number
Those are the
34
type
in
of
the
things
inside lane.
I expect when you race real people. They make moves like that they shouldn't make. I expect the AI to behave better, like a little more like professional drivers who wouldn't make a move like that. You know, in the corner, going in the middle, making it 3 wide. It's like he wasn't even already there. It's like he was. He didn't even have the spot. He just threw it in there. But the
You need to close
AI,
the gap to the guy ahead.
this might be the most aggressive AI I've seen, and I've dialed it down to 82. I don't want to go below that, and it's still tough. I just want to survive, so I don't care where I end up as long as I make it to the end, and hopefully, you know, it takes like 15 laps before you really start getting that clearance to race hard, and they kind of spread out, but they never really do. And that's what you just saw is what I went through all day yesterday. It's the most time I stuck with something that was that frustrating, but I wanted to find the right difficulty and trying to, I don't know, man.
Go.
And you gotta go. You can't lean back. You know, you'll lose a lot of time. Yeah, this is a narrow track, especially for a mile and a half.
Got a car low inside. Hold your line, still there.
See there? Whoa!
Still there.
You're always within
Still
inches
there.
of somebody,
Still
like
there.
on your side.
Still there. Hold your line.
And you can see how they
Fine.
check up on the bottom.
Still there. Still there.
And if you try to run the
Still
bottom,
there.
whoa! You can't get
Still
back
there.
on the gas either. So it's
Still there.
it's hard to get. You know, you're
Still
better off
there.
staying up
B28.
All
high
clear inside.
and just hope that the AI up top doesn't do anything crazy. Wow, look at that whole field behind me. They really checked up. Something happened. But this might be it. This might be the one because I need that. Now I could kind of, I don't have to press the issue as much because I don't have somebody on my ass trying to fucking, you know, get around me. You could see even ahead of me, they're still pretty
You've just
tightly
done a
packed.
31.1.
This is what NASCAR wants to see everywhere. This is fucking really bad.
All right, Jose. The next car is McDowell.
When you run the bottom, you can't just get on the gas. You gotta wait. And if somebody's on your outside, they're gonna pass you. They're gonna be wound up. So I'm better
The
off
lap
just
time was
riding the high line.
30.8. Good lap. That's
And
your
you'll
quickest
see
today.
the bottom guys not be able to get on the gas either. So
Got a car down low. Still there. Still there.
yeah,
Still
we look
there.
that pack in the back. We
Hold
lost
your
those
line.
guys. So
Clear inside.
B27.
that actually, whoa, look at these guys. They almost got into each other. But that might be the break I needed. And if I could survive and
Time.
these guys in
Just
front of
done
me
a
don't do
31.1.
something, whoa,
Still there.
yeah, this is a loose
Still
setup.
there.
Oh my God,
Hold your
you
line.
got to be careful because I don't want to be the
Still
one to
there.
screw this up.
Hold your line. Still there.
The fuel window opens on lap 30 and it will close on lap 64.
Your line. Still there. Clear low. Clear low. Got a car down low inside. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
Even here in the front
Still
stretch,
there.
B27.
Clear down low.
You've just done a
those two
31.5.
little dog legs, I've been wrecked there too. Because if you're really side by side with somebody, they'll get you into the wall. Oh. All right, so.
That lap was a 30.9.
Inside.
Oh,
Hold your line.
stay down.
Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Your line. Still there. Still there. You are all clear low.
Yeah, I gotta stay on the high line. That bottom line
Bar
checks up
inside.
a lot.
B25. That last lap
Whoa,
was a
whoa, whoa.
31.1.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
No. Oh my God.
Line. Still there.
I could feel the tail end of the
Still there.
car.
All clear inside.
wants to come
Hold
around,
your line
so-
inside.
Look at how
Still there.
that 00 is
Hold
pushing
your
me.
line, still
I mean, he
there.
was right on my ass.
Hold your line.
They
still
don't
there,
give
still
you
there.
any room.
Still there.
Like the sense of
Still
awareness
there.
B24. That lap time was 31.5.
is really.
Three
Whoa,
wide in the middle.
whoa.
Clear all
Oh my
around.
God,
Outside. Clear outside. Clear inside.
Oh my God. Yep.
Got a
That,
car
was- that was on
outside.
that was my fault.
Clear outside.
Oh, come on, man. I'm done. I'm fucking done. I don't care. Just pack racing the entire time around.
Ball flag.
I mean, that was partly my fault, but they don't. Yeah, I don't care, man. I'm done. I'm going to another fucking track. I'm just done. I spent all day yesterday going through exactly what you just saw. I just can't do it. The track is too fucking narrow. We're gonna... Alright, hold on. You guys can't even see that. Alright, hold on. I hate having to fucking do this every time. Yeah, I'm done. I spent all day on that shit yesterday. I'm moving on. Rockingham. Alright, let's just fucking... Oh, I don't even know if this 82 is gonna be good for this. Holy shit. I'm just fucking... I'm done. I'm done. Alright, yeah. Sorry guys. We'll move on to Rockingham. That'll be the next race. I literally spent all day yesterday trying to complete a race at Charlotte. I tried different settings. I don't think it matters. It's just that those cars are packed together, and how do you run 100 fucking laps like that? It's just, yeah. So sorry about that. Anyway, I wanted you guys to actually see. I tried. Rockingham will be next. So later, guys.